Hey everybody, it's Sad Thread and welcome back to Army Gals, right? Unless you left off. Ah. Ah. What the hell was that? I thought it came from in front of us, but another girlish gill sounds if a child is hiding somewhere just out of sight. I love watching the humans fight. You're all hearing that too, right? It's not just me. I hear it. What is it? The words dance around us, rising and falling like they're part of the breeze. For a moment, they seem to land right against my ear and then flutter away again. Who's there? Who's here? I'm here. Who or what are you? Are humans just stupid? I'm a bit flabbergasted, but that's because it told me what you were to begin with. Do they all walk into a fairy glade and ask who's there? The fairy, of course. This has got to be some kind of trick, right? Or a drug trip. Edda stumps around the grass, but I doubt she's looking for a real fairy. Probably a speaker or something. Ooh! I bet fairies are cute. I want to see. Has she seriously started believing this already? Unknown creature. No! Stop, stompy, stompy. You'll trample all over the flowers and the mushrooms. Such big, clumsy monsters. And here I was going to be so nice. Edda stopped. She doesn't seem to look convinced, scowling around as if she can find someone to blame for this. No matter how I try to explain the voice, I can't. The way it originates from nowhere, the way it changes the location but stays consistent, there isn't an explanation, not a rational one. We didn't mean any offense, Miss Fairy, ma'am. Really? Don't give in to this. Edda's no-nonsense attitude rears his head, and I can't say I disagree. Am I supposed to suspend disbelief this much? Murder and starvation, sure. But fairies? There has to be a line to how strange this retreat can get, and this is it. Right here. I know what's going on, but it's not some mystical supernatural crap. There's an explanation. The explanation being you walked into a fairy glade. Humans are so thick and icky. I might have even showed myself, but you've been big dum-dum heads. I don't want to get squished. But if you promise to stomp on any more of the flowers, maybe I can still do something nice for you. Oh, like what? Dismayed, Edda scrubs her hands over her face, just letting Rain handle negotiation from this point out. She steps back, and the pair of us quietly reevaluating our worldview while Rain chats to the mythical being. Well, I'm a fairy, and you're in my domain. I have power here. Maybe I'll grant you a wish. Really? You too, Andrea? Look, the evidence is there. Is it though? Usually I don't believe in things until I see them either. And while I can't necessarily see it, I can hear it. That has to be good enough. Reluctantly, Edda nods. Oh god. One wish. None of that tricky human stuff like more wishes. We know your kind are. Then we have to wish to get home safely. This could be our ticket out of here. Out of here? Here? You don't like my glade? The high-pitched voice goes so high that even Rain winces. I thought her ears would be more than used to that kind of noise. Why, I oughta... turn it off. No, that's not what I meant. The glade is lovely, really. I just meant the woods. We've been here for a long time. We didn't know how to get along in the woods like fairies do. Give me a break. What are you, some kind of expert now? Elbow Edda in the ribs. Hush. Don't set it off again. See? Big stupid humans don't know nothing about anything. You need a wish. Aren't fairies supposed to be really dangerous in folklore? Oh my god, nerd. Hey, I'm just saying I've heard things. Yeah, depending on the stories, yeah, they can be really malicious. Or just mischievous, but sometimes that, crosses over into malicious. Don't be racist against the fairies. God fucking damn it, that one supernatural episode comes trickling back in. You get them, fairies? How are you two already so invested in this? Rain shoves her palm in my face. Hush. We're handling this, so keep your uneducated opinion to yourself. Now, help us out in the wish. I don't want to get swindled here. You just told me to shut up. Well, now I'm telling you to unshut up, darling. Get with the program. Steam pouring out of my ears as I huff. Still, I voice my opinion. Okay. Sensible option. Potentially very entertaining option. Oh no. I think I'll go with this now. See what happens. And then come back to this. Maybe, we'll see. Don't waste on some lame wish of just getting home. We should wish for something like getting one Ford car, each with $1 million in the trunk. Ooh, that's a good idea. Or we could wish for the ability to fly home. Look, out of that $1 million and the ability to fly, what if it's a way to wish for both? Well, the run on sentence, anything's possible. So, let me get this straight. You think we're gonna each show up out of the woods where we were left alone and our counselor died with $1 million each, and everyone's just gonna be fine with that? Not that this is real anyway. I just wanted to point out how dumb that idea would be even if it was real. Well, do you have any better ideas? Rain, that does seem like it'd be a problem. Bah, humans take forever to decide things. Now I'm bored. See ya. But wait, we have a wish. Fairy? Did you seriously leave? It's your fault. You made us wait around here and then went on one wish. I don't even know which of us Rain is fussing at, but I want to dive out of this as quickly as possible. There wasn't going to be any wish in the first place. You literally just got confirmation that fairies exist, but now you're drawing the line of wishes? Can we not fight about it? That's what caused this mess in the first place, and there's no going back now. Exactly. Andrea's right. We should just. I look out through the woods, but I really don't want to go any further. We must have only walked a couple hours this morning, but I'm already tired. Maybe take a break since tensions are high. So we'll keep going later. That sounds like a decent plan. Did Eda actually just agree to resting? Must be a magical place after all. But as we all settle around, no one even bothers to get out our tents or roll out sleeping bags. Do you think if we come back one day, maybe we can make it to the fairies? Cash in on that wish? I just want to see with my own eyes, one of my own eyes, know they're real. Eda just keeps her arms crossed tightly, indignation still firmly etched on her chiseled face. She refuses to indulge. I'm kind of missing the chance for wish too. It could have been so amazing. Well, from here on out, I'm gonna plan my ultimate wish just in case I ever get asked again. You know, so I'm ready. Yeah, because people just bump into mythical creatures all the time. My grandma was tragically mauled by a unicorn, you know. A horrified gasp answers a mockery, Rain's eyes wide. I could have asked if they're really unicorns! Eda rolls over into the grass. Even Rain's voice is taking on a sleepy tent, the four of us dogpile together in haphazard comfort. The grass itches out my arms and tickles on my ears, but I don't care. My eyelids feel too heavy, and before too long I drift off into a deep sleep. I know what you secretly wish for. What is that? A heaviness is straddled across my waist, someone's hands ghosting across my chest. I blink up to the last light of the day, the sky streaked with orange overhead. What? Eda? What's going on? This is definitely your fault. I know part in this. I approach the silence by her mouth, feeling her tongue glide against mine. Eda! My sputtering interrupts her, but her gaze levels on me, heavy and wanting. Shut up and take me. My mouth is already complied with half of that demand, snapping closed the moment we lock eyes. Sweat trickles down the back of my neck, both because Eda is smoking hot and because she could probably kill me with her thighs. Check out the other kink. Out of the corner of my eye, I see Andrea and Rain touching each other. Don't pay attention to them. Huh. Yep. That is exactly what I thought was happening. Huh. Yeah, okay. Don't pay attention to them. Eda kisses me again. She moves like someone possessed and single-minded, her mouth warm and wanting as it assaults mine. And there goes the clothing. As if following some unheard guidance, all of the girls begin to strip off their first layers of clothing. Things are advancing at ridiculous speed. Hands begin to dive under bras and panties as the girls tug at each other. Yeah, okay. Ignore that. No. It's like my prayers have been answered. It's as if every dirty dream I've ever had since coming to this place is coming true. The four of us lose ourselves in pleasure, exploring each other's bodies at our own paces. When I come to again, the sun is bright and even behind my closed eyelids. Is it morning? I sit up blearily, blinking through the haze of sex-induced sleep. What the hell happened? Guys? Good, you're up. About to move out. My face goes scarlet, remembering my perspective the last time I woke up. I tried to focus too much on what's beneath Edda's clothes. About last night, well, what about it? I just, I don't want it to make things awkward. Her face stays stony and blank. Am I speaking the language here? What about last night would make anything awkward? We stopped to rest and overslept. But okay, I know Edda can remain stony faced at the best of times, but seriously? She's giving me nothing to work with here. All of us, what we did. If you don't spit it out, I'm gonna rob you of the chance. The orgy! I'm guessing dream here, so... The rest of the movement in the camp comes to a grinding halt. Andre and Rain glance you to stare at me now, too. What? Yeah, and think very carefully about how you proceed from here. Although I'm telling that to Kyle, so it's not gonna happen. Should we make some kind of rule to ever mention it? The rule of orgy club or something? I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Or you think you're talking about? We didn't have an orgy. Was Kyle having an inappropriate dreams or something? Oh, was I in it? It was it. Don't you remember? The fairy. Rain cracks up. What fairy? You had a dream about a fairy orgy. No, all of us ran to a fairy and it promises a wish, but didn't grant it. Don't any of you remember that? Edda shakes her head. And then we took a nap. When I woke up, you were all, keep your perversion to yourself. Just sit together and get some water in you. You had a dream, and now you're thinking it's reality. Hopefully it's something a little hydration will cure. But we really did. Don't have inappropriate dreams about me again. It wasn't! How am I supposed to control my dreams anyway? Maybe it was just a vivid dream. That seems more likely than an orgy coming out of nowhere, doesn't it? I can't take the feeling that it was real, though. As we depart the glade, I swear I hear giggling in my back. Damn that fairy. Okay, so now that we've seen what this leads to, what happens if I go with the more sensible route? Let's just leave it. Let's just wish to leave. Getting out of here safely is party number one. So if it's real, then that's what we have to take our chance on. Rain sighs. I guess so. But I could also ask for a pony. I even let you guys ride it. No. 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 Well, the jury's spoken. She sniffs, but doesn't bother feigning surprise. We've come to a decision on what we want. Do we think I know that? I've been standing over here this whole time. That grating little voice. I can see why she doesn't want to appear in front of us. Someone might be compelled to give her a good swat. It depends on who got her first, me or Edda. So you want to go home? Yes, we wish to be taken home immediately and safely. She glances, her large eyes seeking confirmation that it sounds like a generally safe and reasonable wish. Sounds fine by me anyway. I don't object. Alright, one hot wish coming up. Bada bing, bada boom, and presto! Your faces! You really hoped for a minute that you were going home. Hey! I've never actually heard Andrea raise her voice before, the word coming out as a snarl. That's not funny. We really do want to get home. Yeah? And I really want to get taller. You think if I could go around granting wishes I'd be running this joint? I could be a president or queen or something. But no, I'm out here in the woods chasing the same stupid rabbit away from my mushrooms. Don't talk to me about your boo-hoo problems. I can't fix them. Though, maybe I can do something nice for you, How about that? Just relax. I'll wake up in a daze. So, no one remembers stopping? I put myself up with the grass, body aching. You don't remember either? None of us do. Maybe there's something in the air. Oh, what are we talking about? Why are we all just walking in the middle of a field, unless you have some clue? The fairy. A silence follows. Each girl looking at me, predictably silently, seeing as how it's a silence that followed. Then Rain burst into laughter. The fairy? What are you talking about? Now that I think about it, I'm not completely sure, but those are the first words out of my mouth. Hey guys, my pack felt heavier. That's what I found. She pulls a number of apples and pears. Maybe we picked these before we slept? I guess so. She doesn't look convinced. I know she's not, but it's a convenient explanation. Or more plausible than what I'd said. We still wasted time. Who knows how much? Maybe a whole night and day. Let's keep moving. Huh. Well, the other one was certainly more entertaining, but... Okay then, I'm going to leave this episode here. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time.